Hi everyone, Erica here. I hope you're having a great day. This video is going to be about soils reports. So for some of you, that may be the least interesting thing that you're gonna hear about all day. And for those of you who actually have to get one done and want to know more, this may be the exact video you've been looking for. So we are building our house in Arizona, and the city where we're building requires that we submit plans with a soils report. There's a couple of reasons why they require that. Number one is because where we're building has pretty bad soil, and that's due to the farming that's been done over the years, which has turned the first 2 feet or so into clay, which they consider bad material because it expands and retracts so easily, which, as you can imagine, that's bad for the foundation of a home. But also it's because of liability reasons. So the city approves so much work, and the soils report is pretty expensive to do, and there's a lot of liability when it comes to kind of what that soils report leads into. So they require that we get an outside company to do the soils report, and then we submit it to them. I thought it was gonna cost maybe a couple $100 and be like this 1-page certification. That's not the case. It was significantly more expensive, and there's quite a bit to it. It's an important document that's basically like 19 or so pages that kind of tells everyone how to do their job. The first part is simply kind of taking the soil so that they can do the report on it and detailing all of the requirements for the home, the building of the home. And then also they need to certify that the work is done properly. So if we have to remove the bad material and bring in good material, just depending, then they need to certify for the city that that's been done appropriately. And so for cost purposes, we want to make sure it's done right the first time, because every time the company has to come back out, if it's not done right, that costs us more money. This past weekend, we had a company come out and take the soil from our property, and it was quite funny because I was expecting like this beautiful glass tube with all of the layers of soil showing for like 6 feet down or so, like you see in the movies when there's an Antarctic expedition and they're studying, you know, a glacier or an iceberg and the ice. And I showed up and it was literally dirt in 2 Ziploc bags. So not quite what I was imagining, but we should get the first part back, the report, in about 2 weeks, which will be very useful because then we can go ahead and continue finalizing the plans for our house so that we can get them submitted. So essentially this is where they dug. Super simple. They had a backhoe out here and they went about 8 feet deep, and then they collected 2 bags full. One that is 0 to 2 feet deep, and the other one that is 2.5 to 6 feet deep, and then they filled in the hole. It was either there or somewhere around here. What do you want us to put in your house?
Some toys.
Toys? What else?
Robots in there.
You have a robot?
I want the big minions in.
Okay, what else?
Some batteries put in the minions back.
Yeah.
Go.
You're silly. Carlos, come here. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say see you soon.
See you soon. Mama.
Yeah?
Let's